Hi, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. I've made a short presentation for you on how you can best utilize Kava Kava extract to naturally help give you relief from anxiety, depression, panic attacks, insomnia, and just general stress. Does it even work? Is it even safe? I'll quickly go over some reviews about this ingredient. I'll discuss facts, myths, and important health warnings as well. And the reason I'm doing this is because there's just so much misinformation online these days, and my goal is to help reduce your confusion and help give you some clarity. So let's get started. How effective is Kava Kava to begin with? Now, first of all, it's an herb, and it was, for centuries it's been used by South Pacific Islanders. They drink it, and it's been used extensively in Europe as a safe and effective natural tranquilizer to help treat anxiety and depression. And several European countries have approved Kava Kava preparation as a medicinal treatment. So it works like a drug, but it's got the safety, and it works for anxiety, insomnia, restlessness, and there's a lot of good clinical studies that it works and is safe if you use the right form and the right amount. One great benefit to Kava Kava is that results can be felt in as little as just 1 week. In fact, there was a study done that in only 1 week, the patients who took the Kava Kava, right, demonstrated that there was a significant reduction in anxiety symptoms as opposed to the patients who took the placebo, which meant they took a nothing sugar pill. And what's even better is that Kava patients continued to see improvement throughout the rest of the month. So it works quick, and it continues to work, which is a great benefit. As I stated earlier, it's been used medicinally in Europe, and it works and many times as effective as a lot of the prescription drugs, but without the side effects. And one considerable negative side effect I have problems with the prescription drugs is that they are addictive, and Kava Kava is not addictive, which is fantastic, again, for both short and long-term usage. Another benefit is when studied against benzo drugs such as like Valium and Ativan and Xanax, or even alcohol, right? When people use that to just get away and relax, those drugs, the Xanax and the benzo and the Valium and all that, and alcohol causes a depressed mental function. It's an impairment. You're not functioning optimally. You're just barely getting through the day. That was not associated with Kava. So that's a great benefit. It's safe, and you can get through the day, feeling good and not just burned out. Of course, as with anything, there's warnings and scams, and there's always potential negatives. And Kava, even though it's natural and it does not have the same side effects, negative side effects that the prescription drugs do, you still need to be careful on how to use it. Use the wrong dose and at the wrong form. And one thing is it causes some liver and kidney problems. So you don't want to use it by itself, because when you use anything by itself, you have to use a much higher dose. As you use a higher dose, then starts the side effects. And then your body adapts. Every 2 to 3 weeks, you got to keep increasing the dose because you're using it by itself. And every time you increase the dose to continue getting the same benefits, there's more negative side effects. So you don't want to take Kava by itself. And the secret to reducing and eliminating any of these negative side effects is, the first thing is you want to make sure that the Kava you use is the pure organic extract, okay? This is very important. That's what's been clinically tested to work. Therefore, you do not want to use what's quote unquote used as a dried root. You don't want to use the powder. You don't want to use the root. You want to use the extract, because the root is pretty much dead. And now you got to take thousands and thousands of milligrams to just get any of the little benefits that an extract does, because it's so much more concentrated. And then you get all the side effects if it even works. The liquid form of it, do not take that, because anything with liquid becomes toxic. It degrades the chemicals in there. It's not stable. And the other benefit is, the other problem with it is you have to take it right away. It's manufactured, and you need to use it within the next couple of months. Most products are sitting on the shelf for months, if not years. So therefore, you want to stay away from the liquid. And as I mentioned, you do not want to take it by itself because of all the reported side effects. The secret to it is to combine it with other natural ingredients. So synergistically, you get all the benefits without the negative side effects. So right away, someone might think, so, all right, Sam, what's the best and safest solution? I'll be honest with you, there is no one single ingredient that works 100% effectiveness forever, let alone for every single person. And this includes kava or any single herb or nutrient. And just think about it. You don't only eat broccoli or any one vegetable for best health, right? And you don't want to do the same with any one herb or nutrient. And the best products on the market use kava in conjunction with other key ingredients at specific dosages to dramatically help relieve, anxiety, depression, and stress. And that's the secret. And some key ingredients that I want you to look for when purchasing any product is one of them is Phenobot, which has been used for decades, over 40, 50 years in Europe, works great. Inositol, St. John's wort, valerian extract, passion flower extract, 5-HTP, and also a combination of green tea and L-theanine together. And when combined with these ingredients, right, kava creates a synergy where you get more positive effects at a lower dose and therefore no side effects. And that's the secret. Of course, when I tell this to people, the first thing that runs through their head is, oh my God, I need to be taking all these different products. I got to be taking 20 or 30 pills a day. There's no way I'm going to follow it. This is too much. It's not going to work for me. No, it's going to be way too expensive. And you're right. And the benefit, the good thing is there are a couple products out there that actually combine these key ingredients at the right dose. And one of them that I recommend that I know about that works great is called Provanix. The great thing I love about Provanix is first and foremost, it uses all these clinically proven ingredients. It's been tested. It works. There's tons of feedback, but listen, it's been used for over 14 years, almost 15 years now. So it works. It's been tested. You don't have to worry about side effects. There's hundreds and hundreds of reviews about it. But ultimately, when it comes down to it is I want you to just give it a try. If you're dealing with anxiety or panic attacks or depression or insomnia or any of these stress things, listen, let's face it, it's not going to go away by itself. And it's going to take time, and you need to take action today if you want to start living life, right? You want to feel good. And what I suggest is you just give Provanix a try. Of course, it doesn't work. You send it back, you get a refund. But do yourself a favor, do your family a favor, and give it a try, and let me know how it works for you, right? Send me an email, give me your feedback, okay? Just scroll down this page, and you can click on, read the reviews. You can listen to the reviews. You can try Provanix risk-free, and then let me know how it works for you. And as always, thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful. And as always, stay happy and healthy and have a fantastic day.